OGHENE'S mirror, the tale of the trickster who met his maker, the child who spoke with thunder long ago. Before the red earth roads turned to tar, and before the great kings of Benin built their bronze walls, there lived in Udo village a boy called OGHENE. From birth, OGHENE was not ordinary. When he cried, thunder rumbled. When he laughed, rain would fall softly upon the earth. The elders said, "This child was born with the tongue of Esango and the eyes of Olokun." But his mother, Mama Iye, only smiled. "He is just my son, and he will bring laughter to this land." Laughter indeed he brought, but not always for good reasons. As he grew, OGHENE became known for his clever tricks. He could imitate voices so well that he once tricked the chief S guard into giving him yams meant for the King S feast. He convinced traders to sell him palm wine on credit with a promise of blessings. He could talk his way out of any punishment, always smiling, always respectful, but full of mischief. The elders often warned him, "OGHENE, the mouth that lies, will one day speak fire." But OGHENE would reply with a grin, "Ah, Papa Eweka, it is not a lie, it is only small wisdom." One evening, when the sun was a red drum sinking behind the palm forest, the king's messenger arrived at the village square. His voice boomed like a gong. "The Oba of Udo has declared a challenge. Whoever brings a mirror that can show not the face but the true heart of a man shall receive wealth and honor beyond measure." The crowd murmured, "A mirror that shows the heart?" Such a thing was the talk of spirits. But OGHENE's eyes lit up like lightning. If the heart hides behind the chest, he thought, I will find a way to uncover it. The next morning, OGHENE went to the river, where the water shimmered like polished glass. He stared at his reflection and whispered, "If water can show my face, perhaps it can also show my truth." He took an old calabash from his mother's hut, polished it with palm oil until it glowed, and carved small marks around it, symbols he had seen on old shrine stones. Then lifting it toward the sun, he declared, "This shall be the mirror of OGHENE, the mirror that reveals the unseen." The king's test. When OGHENE arrived at the Oba's palace, the air was thick with drums and incense. Chiefs sat in a circle. The Oba, tall and dignified, wore coral beads that glistened like fire. OGHENE bowed deeply. "Great Oba, your word is law. I bring before you the mirror that reveals not the face but the heart of man." The Oba narrowed his eyes. "OGHENE, are you sure you are not bringing trickery into my court?" OGHENE smiled. "If it pleases the Oba, let the mirror decide." The Oba agreed. He held the calabash and looked into it. At first he saw nothing but his royal face. Then, as he stared longer, his expression changed. A shadow crossed his eyes. He gasped softly. "I see," he murmured. "I see my envy toward my brother, my pride in secret, my fear that men will no longer honor me." The hall grew silent. Even the flies seemed to hold their breath. OGHENE knelt humbly. "The mirror reveals truth, my king." "It cannot lie." The Oba trembled. Then he whispered, "Surely the gods speak through you." He ordered gold, wrappers, and goats to be given to OGHENE as a reward. The people of Udo sang his praise. "OGHENE, OGHENE the wise, the mirror maker who sees the unseen, the son of thunder and laughter." But that night, as he slept among his newfound riches, OGHENE heard a voice carried by the wind, soft but powerful, like the river's spirit. "Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." Galatians 6:7. He sat up in fear. "Who speaks?" No one answered. The mirror on the table trembled slightly, though there was no breeze. He whispered, Maybe the ancestors are jealous of my success." Yet the voice came again, firmer this time. "Your mirror shall soon turn to judge its maker." OGHENE tried to laugh, but his chest felt heavy. "It is only wind," he said to himself. "Tomorrow I shall take the mirror to the king of Benin. Then I will be rich forever." But deep within him something shifted, a cold hand of fear touching the edge of his spirit. To be continued.